Hi, 𝗶𝗵𝗶. Yeah, we're being comfy and cozy. Well, there is a revolution happening in chat, but just ignore that. Ignore the mods. They do this like every other day. They can never leave. You can never leave. No, you will be missed. Everyone here is missed when they're... No, you're all very special. I always noticed when, I always notice when people like leave, and I don't expect people to always be here. Everyone has their own lives, but whenever like I see like a regular chatter like go, or I see them somewhere else, I always think like, oh, I hope they're doing well. I miss seeing them around. Oh, it's I always think, sometimes I'm hard on myself and I'm like, oh, they stopped coming to my streams. Is it because they don't like me anymore? Or is it because but people sometimes it can be down to lots of reasons, right? Like some people they don't have the time. Sometimes things happen, and I know I am easily replaceable. So I don't expect people to always be here, but I do notice. I notice when people aren't around. I do. I really do. So don't say that. Don't say that. I do notice when people aren't here, or when people, I remember the names of all my regulars and chat. I notice when people aren't around. And again, there is never any pressure, but I do remember. You will be, if you're not, I do miss people. Yeah. So everyone here would notice, especially if you're active. We'd miss you. Always hit when I'm busy. Oh, it's okay. I know life can get very hectic, right? I was gone for almost a year. Streams are mostly when I need to sleep. Just too busy, but I'm happy to be back. Aww. It makes me so happy seeing like a old viewer return and come back. Like it's such a nice feeling. So thank you. Thank you. I like seeing like old pedals returning. Aww. Thanks, Forest. I was just streaming, I spin a wheel. And when it wants. Yeah, that's understandable. That's understandable. That's understandable. Can you do a backflip for a price? I can do a backflip. You're asking for a lot. I'm just a little guy. You're asking for a lot. Aw, thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm parasocial streamer. I don't care, though. You guys are like my little family. I mean, I am just one person, and I know obviously like I'm a person with boundaries, and I do state those often. I let chat know like I'm not comfortable with this. So I am very clear on my boundaries, but I also want you guys to know that, call me parasocial, I don't care. I want my chat to know that I do value our time. I do value when you stop by, and I do value this community. And especially for someone like me who, again, a lot of my social life is this because of my disability and because it's hard for me to leave the house. A lot of the social time I get and the time with, so, it is this. So that's why this time is it's very precious to me, because it's, it stops me from being lonely. I get to hang out with people, and so it is very special to me. It is very special to me, this time. I do value, and I'm very grateful that you would even just spend time with me. So, this is very special to me. And I want to let that know. And if that's parasocial, if me telling my chat how much I love and value our time and how much streaming makes me happy, then call me parasocial, bitch. I don't care. But yeah, yeah. No, you're fine. I didn't. No, you're fine. I'm mostly messing, but yeah, I just wanted to explain from my point of view how, streaming, it's because a lot of people will say that in a mean way, like, oh, you're too parasocial, you're too this. It's like, I think every streamer has a different relationship with their chat, and obviously, again, I'm a person who I do state my boundaries a lot, and I tell chat like, hey, I'm not comfortable with this. I let people know what I'm okay with and what I'm not okay with, and I'm very open about that kind of thing, and but I also want you guys to know how that I am very grateful. I am. It does mean so much to me. I think it's important that I express that, because I think a lot of the time people when there's such a big community as well, we're only small, but sometimes I want people to know I appreciate the things you do for me. I want to be able to express that. No. No. Thank you, guys. Not cute. You're cute. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very grateful to just have you guys. Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot to me.